You pull up to the pump exactly 20 gallons, and drive away thinking you just got 20 gallons of fuel. Here's the truth. Nobody at the gas station ever tells you if you filled up at 2 p.m. on a hot afternoon, those 20 gallons contain less actual energy than the exact same 20 gallons you would have gotten at 10 p. Man, when it's 30 to 40 degrees cooler, same volume on the meter, completely different amount of power in your tank. In the next 9.5 minutes, I'm going to prove it with real science. Show you exactly how many dollars this invisible heat tax is quietly stealing from the average driver every single year, and then hand you the dead simple timing strategy that can put an extra $100 to $300 real dollars back in your pocket next year without changing stations, without reward cards, and without spending one extra minute at the pump. Think about the last time you filled up on a scorching hot afternoon. The handle was almost too hot to hold. Heat waves were coming off the pavement, and the numbers on that pump were flying upward like they were trying to escape. Now think about the person who always waits until after dark. Same car, same size tank, same posted price per gallon, yet somehow they almost always pay less to fill up completely. You probably assumed they just got lucky or found a better station. Wrong. Temperature did all the work for them while you unknowingly paid full price for thinner, less powerful fuel. Here's the science explained like you're talking to a friend at a barbecue. Gasoline and diesel are liquids, and every liquid expands when it gets hotter and contracts when it gets colder. The technical number is roughly 0.1% expansion for every 8 degrees Fahrenheit rise, or about 1%. More volume for every 18-degree temperature increase. The huge underground storage tanks stay pretty stable year-round because they're buried deep. But the fuel that was just delivered that morning, the fuel sitting in the pipes, and especially the fuel sitting inside the pump and hose on a blazing hot day, can easily be 40, 50, even 60 degrees warmer than the fuel late at night. That hotter fuel is physically less dense. One measured gallon weighs less and contains fewer energy-packed molecules than the exact same measured gallon when everything is cooler and the molecules are packed tighter together. Now here's where it actually hits your bank account. Every single retail gas station on the planet is legally calibrated to sell volume only, gallons or liters, never energy content or weight. The meter doesn't care if the fuel is cold and dense or hot and fluffy. It stops at exactly the same number either way. Independent studies from government weight sand measures. Laboratories have repeatedly measured summer temperature swings and found the energy difference routinely falls between 0.8% and 2.2% depending on the day. Let's use a conservative one. 5% average loss across the 6 warmest months. The average driver buys about 500 gallons a year, 1.5%. Of 500 gallons equals 7.5 gallons of missing energy per year. At current national average prices around $3.50 a gallon. That's $26, $28 a year. On a regular sedan, in $90, $120 a year on a full-size pickup, Suburban, or any big V8. Leave that habit in place for 10 years and you just handed physics close to $1,000 for literally no reason. This isn't some wild theory. Every commercial airline in the world buys jet fuel by the pound. I'm not the gallon because planes fly on energy, not volume. Long-haul trucking fleets and ocean shipping companies use temperature-compensated pumps that automatically adjust either the price or the volume so they always get the same amount of burnable energy no matter what the weather is. Retail drivers are the only customers still stuck with 70-year-old rules that ignore temperature completely and will quietly pay the price every summer. So here's the easiest free money you'll ever make with your vehicle. 3 tiny habits that cost 0 extra time. Make it a rule to fill up either before 9 o'clock in the morning or after the sun has fully dropped, especially during the warm half of the year. If you absolutely have to pump during the hottest hours, always choose the busiest station in your area. Constant turnover means the underground tank never gets a chance to heat soak all day. On any road trip or long drive, always top off first thing in the morning before you leave that denser, cooler fuel will add a genuine 10 to 25 extra miles per tank when you need it most. That's it. 3 small timing tweaks and you just turn the laws of physics into your own personal discount that no gas station can take away. The station isn't trying to cheat you. The rules are just ancient now. You know exactly why hot fuel costs you more for less, how much it's actually costing you. And the simple strategy that flips the game in your favor, starting today. Try it on your next 2 fill-ups and drop a comment with exactly how much you've saved. I read every single one. If this video just paid for your next tank, smash that like button. Hit subscribe, turn the bell on, new money-saving car hack every single day. See you in the next one.